Hello, I'm Matt with Oil Sands Gaming, and today I'm going to be playing a 1500 point game with Pete. You've seen him before with his gorgeous horse, but today he's going to be bringing his Primaris Marines led by Guilliman. We're going to be playing a Maelstrom War mission from the chapter approved book. So before we get off track here, we're going to dive into the armies. For the Necrons 1500 points, it actually comes to about 1520. The reason for that is with Guilliman's point increase, it wasn't realized until later, so instead of having him rewrite his list, we just went on to, I just added a couple items and balanced out the points. So in my list, I've got a battalion on this side and an outrider detachment on this side. I've got about 9 immortals right here. I've got my overlord in the back. This thing's coming along real fuzzy. Capture, anyway. And then I have a cryptic. I'm just using the model. He's just got a chronometron. We've got the Triarch Stalker in the back here. And he's armed with Twin Link Heavy Gauss Cannon. I got 2 groups of 12 warriors. And that rounds out my battalion. So on this side I've got a unit of 6 destroyers. There's one guy in the back here. He's equipped as a heavy destroyer, but it's been really difficult to find another destroyer lately with all the change in how awesome they are. So yeah, we're just rocking like that. I've got my Shard of the Nightbringer. Love this guy. Gorgeous model. Go on, focus. Boo. Anyway, so yeah, I've got him. I've got my Destroyer Lord right here. And he's armed with a, I'm gonna have to check, but I believe he's got a relic. And I've got 2 units of 3 scarabs here. And that maxes out at around 1520 points or so. There we go. Let's move on to the Primaris Marines. Alright Pete, why don't you go over what you got for your Primaris Marines here?
Okay, so I got a battalion detachment, running them all as Ultramarines, even though I've got some Salamanders in there, just painting them up, so I'm just going to run them all as Ultramarines. We've got, it all comes together to 1517 points with the point increase from Guilliman that I didn't have factored in, but Matt compensated there on his end, so it's all good. So we've got 2 5-man squads, 1 10-man squad of Intercessors, 2 5-man squads of Hellblasters, all with rapid fire bolt guns, or bolt rifles, sorry, rapid fire plasma. And then I've got the jumpers, can't remember the name off by heart, sorry. Interceptors with rapid fire plasma as well. Here we have a custom converted, painted Salamanders.
Zoom in on this guy.
Yeah. With the Salamander's captain in Gravis armor. He's with an axe, but I'm just going to have him run as your typical loadout for a Primaris captain in Gravis, so his sword, bolt, storm, gauntlet, stuff like that. And then a lieutenant just to round out a little bit as well.
Yeah, we're going to move over here. Let's see what we got. Wow, those look so good together.
Yeah, so... And that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. A lot of bodies, a lot of shooting, and we'll see how they do.
Yeah, that's big Robbie G in the middle.
Yeah, of course, Guilliman as well. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Nice looking model. Pretty happy with him. Painted him a while ago. I feel like my paintings came along since, but he's still one of my favorites that I've done. So
yeah, no, I can't wait to get mine up compared.
Yeah.
But anyway, let us get to the table and the mission. Alright, so here we are going to have a look at the table and the deployment. Necrons are arrayed against the Primaris Marines, who look, although substantially smaller, are packing a lot of teeth with all their plasma, Guilliman, captains, lieutenants for all those sweet rerolls, and his plasma-wielding interceptors. So yeah, paid no attention to their bolters. So this is the table we are playing on. The mission we're going to be playing is from chapter approved. It's going to be targets of opportunity. So essentially we will draw 3 cards at the beginning of our turns, and we have 1 turn to complete those objectives, and if we fail, then if we don't, then next turn we redraw 3. We also get access to a stratagem called Second Chance, which basically lets us keep a card for 2 command points. So that might come in handy if somebody gets like defend an objective. And 4 objectives, we've got 1 here, 1 there, 1 there, another 1 there. Got this one hiding in the ruins over here, and I'm sitting on 1 right there. Also wanted to mention that my Lord, he has an artifact. He's equipped with the War Scythe, and his artifact is the Lightning Field. And over here, he is equipped with the Void Reaper, and he's got a phylactery on him. So right now, we're going to roll for who goes first. I deployed all my units last. So Pete here will get +1, so we're going to go ahead and roll against each other. I got a 3. You got a 2, which is a 3, so we reroll. I got a 3. Let's do this one more time. I got a 2. There we go. He gets first turn with a 4. But can I seize the initiative with our fancy OSG? Let's get that OSG going. That's a no. Alright, so we're going to move on here shortly to Primaris, turn 1. So moving on to Primaris turn 1, we're going to show what Pete gets here for his cards. So we've got Secure Objective 6. Alright. That's actually nearby for you. Yeah, you're going to get that. What's next? Secure Objective 3. Alright, you were off to a good start for you. And what's your last card? Kingslayer. Score D3 victory points if your opponent's warlord has been destroyed during this or any previous turn. Oh, that's unfortunate. So these are his objectives. Number 6 is here. Number 3 is there. So I think you're off to a pretty good start, Pete. What's your plan? Turn 1 Primaris.
Well, let's do some movement, and we'll get to some shooting right away as well. I'm going to try to focus fire as much as I can.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and cut to the shooting phase. Here we have all of Pete's movement. He's managed to collect number 6 and number 3, which he'll grab those at the end of his turn. And now we're going to move into the shooting phase. He deep struck these here. Do note that we are not currently using the beta rules for deep striking. Pete's relatively new to the game, so we're just keeping things as simple as possible, so as not to confuse the poor man. So, what do we got? What are we shooting at?
Okay, I'm going to start with using my Inceptors here, rapid fire plasma. So, we got 3 shots each, hitting on 3s.
Alright. There we go, missing with 2 of them. So, being a plasma, he could be killed.
Not supercharged.
Oh, it's not? Okay, never mind.
So strength 7, AP 4.
Good enough. So these are dropped.
Yeah.
So strength 7 against tough 4.
Yep.
So you're needing 3s. We're going to drop 2 more. And what's the AP on this?
-4.
-4. So that'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead, I believe.
Okay, moving on to my next Hellblaster squad here. Rapid fire, so 24 inches. That's 21.
Yeah, you're within range.
Yeah, so it's 10 shots, hitting on 3s. Grab 1 more. 1, 2, 3, yeah.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling. So there's a 2 to re-roll. Pretty good shooting so far.
Okay, 1 to re-roll.
Nothing? No.
Okay, so
Wounding on 3s, re-rolling because they are within 6 inches of Guilliman. Alright, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that kills the whole unit. So
love that plasma, right?
There's that plasma coming in.
That plasma, yo.
Alright.
Okay, and I've got more plasma.
More plasma coming in from this squad.
Actually, let's move over this way, and I'm going to shoot with my rapid fire 10-man squad there, so it's 20 shots.
Alright,
I'm going to fire at, I believe I have to fire at that squad of warriors rather than the
Yeah, you can't fire at the Lord because
great.
the warriors are closer. So this squad, going on to this squad. Let's see what you got. Re-rolling hits and wounds.
Yeah, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. It's a lot, not as bad as the orcs. You know, I played a little bit of orcs before, and that's like rolling 60 frickin' dice, which is,
that's fair.
can be a lot. But here we go.
Hitting on 3s.
Re-rolling all hits and wounds.
And then wounding on, oh, that's a lot of misses, so go ahead
A lot
and
of
re-roll
re-rolls.
those. Yeah. The power of Guilliman is coming out. Okay, so we'll just drop these 4, so 16 so far. You're wounding on 4s, re-rolling. And that 3, all but there you go. Stack dice. So that's the re-roll. How many wounds is that?
3, 6, 9, 13.
13 wounds altogether. All right, and that's any AP on that?
No. Just strength 4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So they're regular 4 plus, going to a 3 plus because of the runes. So let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 8 out of 12. That leaves me with 4 left.
And I believe Guilliman is in range to shoot.
What's his gauntlet?
I think he's 24. Let's see here. Could even be 36 because he's
Space Marines and all that.
He's the Emperor's son,
Yeah.
24 inches.
24.
So let's see.
Let's check. You might have moved away 2 minutes. You're not in range according to the camera. That's good. I like it.
Okay, which I do believe I'm ranging for is my next Hellblaster squad. Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah. So 10 shots. Re-rolling hits because of my one of those guys.
Yeah, one of those guys.
And re-rolling wounds because of the other guys.
Just of 1 though with those guys. It's not all.
Only of ones, correct? Yeah. So let's go rapid fire. So that would be 10 shots. Keep these dice over here. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Yeah. There's 2 1s to re-roll.
Yeah,
so
nice.
far pretty good hit.
All hits. And I get those 2. So
all right, now we're rolling
6,
3s.
IP 4.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. 1, 2s. That's all I need. That's cocked. Go ahead and re-roll that 5. Roll the 1 separately. Yeah. There's the official, so it's in, and then re-roll that.
Re-roll.
There you go. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at -3 because they're in runes, but that'll just kill them off because 4 goes to a 7. All right.
Wow.
What was the AP on that again?
-4.
-4?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not -3 and then goes -4 at supercharge?
They're -4 for both. They're all -4 across the board for all their different options.
Devastating shooting from so far, wiping out my left flank. So I guess we're moving on to the intercessors here.
Yeah.
2 5-man squads?
2 5-man squads, which I don't even know if I'm in range to do any shooting there, man.
24?
Oh, I totally am. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got 2 5-man squads. What do you want to do?
Rapid fire, I'm going to shoot at the scarabs. Might as well.
All right.
So let's go 10 shots. I believe I have 10 over here. We'll just roll over here so we're good. So 10 shots, hitting on 3s.
All right.
And am I re-rolling anything with that squad? I may be re-rolling hits, I believe, from the captains within 6 inches. So re-rolling hits 1. And I got nothing, but I pretty much hit on all of them.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Okay.
And now wounding on 4s. And you're in range of the wound captain or lieutenant?
It's very close. Let's actually see here, Matt.
Alright, so from the, I believe it's the lieutenant who
It's
does
the lieutenant for the wounds, so one, yep.
Yeah,
for
so
that
you're good.
squad, not the other.
Yeah.
Okay, and I got 1, otherwise all, okay.
So these, yeah, because it's 4 plus. So you hit with 3, 6, 7, 8.
8, yeah.
No AP?
No AP on those guys.
I believe the scarabs have a 6 plus save. I'll check. 6 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 ups. Save 1. So that'll be 1 base, 2 bases, and a wound. I'll take out the not so good painted one. And
They're all nicely painted.
He's got 2 wounds right there. And what else we got? One more squad.
Yeah, 1 more squad. So I'm going to do the exact same thing, only re-rolling hits, I believe, because of my captain. Within 6 inches, the 1 falls within it, so would that count for the rest of the squad?
Yeah, as long
okay.
as 1 model falls within the 6.
Okay, So
For the captain, yeah.
10, yeah.
So this is for wounds?
This is for hits.
Oh, yes.
Re-rolling ones, and I won't be re-rolling any wounds because of the lack of... Okay, so I got...
Hit rolls
oh,
of
nice.
Alright, one still fails, and now hitting on, wounding on threes.
Was it threes?
Yeah, it's tough 3.
And not as good rolling there, but got a couple through.
Yeah, 4 6 saves. Save 1, the base is dead.
Cool.
Alright, so devastating turn 1 shooting from all the plasma and the re-rolling. He's managed to wipe out 1, 2, 3 squads on the Necron side. That will give him first blood. And now we're going to move on to what, the assault phase. I don't think anything's an assault.
No.
So you can claim objectives. So you're going to go ahead and get
3 victory points.
yeah. So yeah, 3 victory points for first blood.
Yeah.
So go ahead and stack those cards on your. Just take the Kingslayer up. The other 2 cards will go into your pile of collected victory points, and that way we can easily count them at the end.
Sure.
All right. So now we're going to move on to Necron's retaliation in turn 1. So moving on to Necron's turn 1, we're going to reveal my objectives. So I get defend objective 1, which is unfortunately right there. I get hold the line, score 1 victory point if you... Okay, yeah, no, I can get this one. And then Master of the Warp. Score 1 victory point if you manifest it to deny psychic power. So neither of that can happen, so we'll just disregard this. It's the psychic power 1, neither of us have any psychic, so that can't actually be done. And then I have secure objective 6. Well, I don't think I'm going to get over there, so I'll probably get hold the line. I may not get defend objective 1, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, we're going to move on to the go through the Necron's movement phase, and we'll get back to you. So, movement phase complete. Lord is sacrificing himself to kind of wipe those guys out. The Stalker is going to give him a hand. These guys have moved up. Actually, end of the movement phase, I'm going to use Antimatter Meteor. It's going to go against the closest unit, which is going to be this Intercessor Squad here. And on a 2+, they take D3 more wounds. I saw that one. Alright, so that unit's going to take D3 mortal wounds, which is going to be a total of 1 guy dead. I'm going to use a command point and reroll that because I want to kill at least 1 guy. I need, there we go. So 1 intercessor is going to die. This takes 2 wounds. Blah. Boom. Alright, so I'm down to 7 command points. So I'm going to put them off to the side here. 6, 7. Now we're going to move on to the shooting. I'm going to shoot the Stalkers, 2 shots into this squad here. So it's going to be 2. He didn't move, so he's hitting on 3s. So it's going to be 2 hits. Strength 9 against toughness
4, I believe.
Okay, so it's going to be.
Let me look that up. I think
probably,
they're 4s all the way.
Yeah, if they're 4, then it's going to be 2+. I thought they had the gravitas armor or whatever.
Oh, toughness 5.
Yeah, so they're tough 5. So these will be wounding on 3s. So it'll be. I don't get to re-roll 1. I already used my. Oh no, I used that in the movement phase. So I'm going to use another command point to re-roll this, which does nothing. So 1 goes through, and that's going to be D6 damage. Unfortunately, it's a -4 on damage, so you won't get a save.
Okay.
Unless they're 2+.
No, 3+.
Okay, so D6, 3 wounds each.
Yes.
So 3+ kills 1. It's only 1 damage.
So 1 goes down to 2 wounds.
Yep, 1 goes down to 2 wounds. So that's so far it's unfortunate. Now we're going to move on to the battery of shooting here.
Oh, one of them took. Oh no, one of them.
Yeah, one of them died. So we're going to move on to the battery of shooting here. I'm going to be using 2 stratagems, extermination protocols, which, excuse me, using this stratagem in your shooting phase before shooting with the Destroyer Lord, unit of destroyers, or heavy units, reroll all failed hit and wounds for that unit until the end of the phase, and then talent for annihilation. Because they are a Mephrit Outrider detachment, when he attacks in shooting phase, each time I make an unmodified hit roll of 6 for a model of the unit, I can make an additional hit roll for that model with the same weapon. And I'm going to split this up, and I'm going to put 3 destroyers into the Hellblasters, right? And I'm going to put another 3 destroyers into that 4-man squad of intercessors right there. So we're going to take a quick rules check here. So we're going to start with the first 3 destroyers against the Hellblasters. Here's this. So I'm hitting on 3s, rerolling all failed, wounding on 3s, rerolling all failed, and 6s will give me additional hits. So let's go ahead and roll this. So we got 1 so far. Oh wow. 1, 2, 3. So this will allow me to get an additional shot, so we'll roll that here in a second. But I'll re-roll these. Hit, hit, that's a miss. Hit, and this one here is also a miss. So I'll get the additional shot. So I'll roll this. This does not generate extras. So it's a miss, but because it's an additional hit, I still get to re-roll, needing a 3. Getting that. All right. So now it's going to be wounding on 3s, re-rolling misses. So 2 misses so far. We're going to go ahead and roll these, which does not translate into additional hits, but that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be -3.
Okay.
And 3 damage each. So you got 6 plus saves on those bad boys. Any not a 6 is dead. So here's hoping no 6s.
Dead even with the 2 wounds each?
They're 3 damage each.
Okay.
So I managed to kill off the 1 Hellblaster squad.
Okay.
Which I think is only fitting. They've caused a substantial amount of damage, and this retribution from the destroyers. Perhaps a turn too late, but it's coming swift. Now we have 4 intercessors to deal with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the same roll again from those guys. Getting no 6s. Rerolling this, which gives me a 6, and so I get that additional hit. And which, yeah, I get 1 additional hit out of that. So I'm actually really, really happy about that. And so I'm going to go ahead and these are 3s rerolling. Those do not give me anything, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 ups.
Getting 2. I believe that kills them off, doesn't it?
I just double checked. It's actually D3. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little break. So we had a small screw up. The Hellblasters are not killed automatically. I have to roll D3 damage. So any 3 plus will automatically kill one, and I have 5 to roll, I believe, because you saved 1, 4, and 5. All right. So we're going to quickly. All right, 1 dead. That's another 1 dead. That's off. That is another 1 dead. That's another 1 dead. And the last one, is he dead? Ooh, he is not. You have 1 Hellblaster alive in that group.
Better than that.
Yeah, because the I believe the damage does not carry over. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to quickly roll on the interceptors.
Yeah.
Or intercessors, sorry.
Yeah, so the same thing then.
There was 8 wounds, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you know what, we're just going to roll these all together. So that's, yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
That'll wipe out the 4-man intercessor squad. Glorious, glorious retribution. Now we're going to move on. So I still have like 1 bit of shooting. I got 4 warriors here who's going to try and kill off the 1 Hellblaster there. So they're hitting on 4s, or sorry, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Oh wow, not bad, not bad. This might kill him off, so wounding on 4s. I get 1.
Okay, so I get
1.
3 plus.
Yeah, 3 plus. Does he take a wound? Hey, he takes a wound. Would you look at that? All right, now we're gonna try assaulting. We'll see how that goes. He needs a 6-inch charge to get into these guys. So why don't you go ahead and overwatch?
Okay, so that is 9 shots. Hitting on 6s. 1, 2, 3, 6. Hitting on 6s.
No,
Nice.
2 hits.
2 hits.
His toughness 5.
Okay, strength 7.
Yeah, so needing 3s. 2 dice. All right, so only 1 will go through, and he's got a 4 plus invul. which he will.
Okay.
How much damage is this? Just one?
Yeah, I believe so. They shoot 3 times, but it's only 1 damage.
So he's got 5 wounds. He goes down to 4. I need a 6-inch charge. I get it with an 8. I'm going to quickly check his lightning field before we go into combat. And yeah. So with the lightning field, I get to roll a 4+ at the start of the fight phase, which will hopefully kill off that guy on a 4+. Alright, so he will take a mortal wound and be gone. And so Overlord will pile in, and he's going to do his 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3. So he's hitting on 2s, and he's wounding on 3s, re-rolling. It's on 2s. Now he's going to wound on 3s, re-rolling, because he's got the one Warlord trait that I can't recall at the moment. There we go, and it's going to be -4, I believe.
Toughness 5.
Yeah, that's strength 7. Yeah, so and it's -4 AP, so that'll just kill them off with the 3 hits. And yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 wounds worth there, yeah.
Managed to do his thing. And he's just going to consolidate. 1 inch. The anger inch closer to that group there. We'll see if that does anything for him. So that's Necron's turn 1. Unfortunately, I get none of these because hold line can't be done on turn 1. Secure objective 6 is all the way over there. The Warlord's working his way over there. Or not the Warlord, the Overlord is working his way over there to get it. Defend objective 1, unfortunately, is there, but I have to hold it for 2 turns, which with this mission, I won't be able to unless I spend CP. So we're going to move to Primaris, turn 2.
Under a 5 or 6.
Real quick, we're going to do the morale check for the one Hellblaster. On a 5 or 6, he's gone. Alright, so he sticks around just because his Ultramarine trait gives him +1 to his leadership.
Yep.
Bam. Alright. So with the cards, he gets rid of Kingslayer unless you want to keep it.
No.
Are you sure? I guess my Warlord's all the way over there, so that might be a bit. So that's good. No, it just goes away.
Oh, okay, just discard it. Okay.
Yeah, just discard. Now you get to draw 3 more new cards. Hold defend objective 2, which is way over there by me.
Enemy lines, yeah.
Secure objective 6. You still got it. Really lucky with the objectives. And what's your last objective?
Although I want to move, so...
Yeah, for sure. Then secure objective 1, which is all the way over there. So it's definitely probably going to get objective 6. But let's move on to the right after the Primaris movement and to the shooting phase. So Primaris movement is done. He's a little worried with the devastating firepower that the destroyers can put out, as I can still do their their stratagem trick a couple more times this game. So let's move on to shooting. Pete, what do you got?
I'm going to start with my 5-man intercessor squad here.
All right.
Assaults 2, so 10 shots. I am shooting at the destroyers, I believe they're called.
All right, sounds good. Bring it on.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and that's re-rolling all hits and wounds because they're within 12 inches of the ghillie boy there.
They get to reroll 1s. It's 6 inches for Guilliman's.
Oh, right.
But you do have your lieutenant and your commander here, so you're rerolling wounds and hits of 1.
Yeah.
Let's bring it on.
Over here, so hitting on 3s.
Ooh, it's a lot of 2s. That's not what we want. Everything else is good though, and wounding on their toughness 5.
Yep.
Strength 4. 4s. 3. Ooh.
3.
So I got 3+ saves. And they take a single wound. I'll put it on the guy in front.
Okay. How many wounds? 2 each?
3 each.
3 each, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty durable for what they get.
Okay.
For what you pay for.
Okay, then I'm gonna just move over to my boy here.
One little man hanging out doing his thing.
So rerolling hits 1, 3 plus.
So that's 2 hits.
2, yeah.
I need 3s again because they're tough 5 against strength 7.
Yeah.
Ooh, 1. 1 will go through, and I've got a 5-up invuln because the Cryptek with the Chronometron is right there. I know he's equipped with the cloak, but it's like the prettiest Cryptek model I have. So I got a 5-up invuln, which I fail, so that's another damage. I believe it's 1 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so he's got 1 more wound left.
Okay, I'm going to see if my Captain's Boltstorm Gauntlet, which I believe is 18, Captain Gravis, no, it's 12.
Oh, that's
so
unfortunate. It's a long 12, baby. No, definitely not.
No, but you know what? These guys, I'm gonna just move this way systematically for the shooting. So I'll just shoot the captain at.
Yeah, may as well. The captain and lieutenant's pistols into the scarabs.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
Pretty good call.
So captain, he's got pistol 3, so 3 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Bring it on.
Weapon skill, ballistic skill, hitting on 2s actually.
All right, hitting on 2s. Rerolling. 1 reroll. There you go. There, all 3 hit. Now wounding on their strength 4, so hitting on those guys, you're wounding on 3s because they're scarabs.
Let me double check here. Strength 4, you got her.
Yeah, so wounding on 3s, rerolling. Yeah, reroll 1s, unfortunately. There you go, that's 2 wounds. Is there AP on that? I don't think so.
No.
It's going to be 6 ups. So that's 2 wounds. They have 3 wounds each. So he's got 1 wound left right there.
Okay, and then I'll move over to my lieutenant. Pistol. He's got 1. Actually, you know what? No, he's just got his pistol. So
yeah, and you're in range. I mean, that could kill off a base. That's kind of big.
Yeah. So let's go 1 shot, hitting on 2s, I believe. No, hitting on 3s.
Rerolling 1s. There you go, hits, and then you just need 3 again. Boom. So that's a 6 up. I used your dice there, and hey, I got a 6. Black dice is my lucky dice, so the scarab base remains.
Okay.
Unfortunate. What else we got?
Now let's move over to my next 10-man intercessor squad.
Now with the one Black Watch, Death Watch.
Yeah, just throwing in there.
Yeah, just to max out the squad. We don't judge here.
Yeah, just he's looking cool. Just
he's everything
in there.
Yeah, he's an Ultramarine.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so they're re-rolling all hits and wounds because of Guilliman.
And what are they shooting at?
They're within 24 inches, so I'm going to be shooting. I can't shoot the whole squad at them, but I'll shoot most of them except these back 3.
So you can split fire, put the back 3 into these guys.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Forward 7.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so let's start with the first 14 shots into the destroyers.
Now is that what's the range on the rapid fire bolt?
24, and it's assault. So.
It's assault too?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
They call them rapid fire, but they're assault.
Yeah. I just say rapid fire because I'm new and I just think when I see multiple shots I think rapid fire. 4, 8, 12, 14. Okay.
All right, bring it on.
Rerolling hits and wounds.
That's sweet kill.
Boy, yeah. Okay, so making it worth it there.
We're gonna need that. Oh, that's unfortunate.
And wait, I think they're within the cap.
Yeah, but you can't reroll.
You can't reroll rerolls, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now you need 4s because my guys are 10-5.
Okay.
Rerolling everything. Yeah, you're gonna need that. Come on, Guilliman. There we go. Would you look at that? That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total wounds on my guys. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I need 3 plus. Oh, that 1 will go down. But I have a chance for reanimation.
Good save, yeah.
A really good save.
Okay, and I'm going to shoot the last 3 of my boys here at these guys.
So hitting on 3's rerolling, wounding on 3's rerolling.
Yes, 6 shots.
Oh, you're going to need them. All right.
1.
At least the 1 base will go down. Rerolling, needing 3's. There we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So actually,
so that'll be 1 and a base.
Okay.
There you got Guilliman right there.
I got the Guilliman. Let's see here for range. He's got 24, which I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything else over there.
But he's got access to kind of wipe out that scarab base there.
Yeah.
Or you shoot at the Lord, who's got a 3+ save with a 4+ invulnerable.
Yeah, with 4 wounds. I might as well just to kind of get him out of here, just because I don't like him. Although I do want to kind of. I'm going to shoot Guilliman at the scarabs just to kind of deal with it. So that's within 24, obviously.
For sure.
His gauntlet's pretty decent. Rapid fire 3, strength 6, AP 1, damage 2. So rapid fire three shots.
Yeah, hitting on 3, 2s, rerolling one.
Sitting on 2s, yeah.
Rerolling. There you go, reroll that one. Yeah, and wounding on 3s,
yeah.
rerolling.
So that's 6 wounds.
And the AP?
-1.
He's just dead. Blech. Scarab bases are gone.
Okay. And then Hell Blasters.
What's the plan with them?
Well, now that I killed those scarabs, I can
Kind of
shoot.
looking like a juicy target over
I
here.
can shoot into him, and all of them can hit.
Alright.
So let's do it, buddy.
Alright, bring it on.
Let's go 10 shot. And on rerolling wounds, rerolling hits for the Guilliman.
Yeah, alright. Reroll those.
Okay.
And now wounding on 4s, rerolling, because he's top 7.
Oh.
There goes that one. Oof.
Oh, got the 1.
Alright, so I get 5 4+ invulns. Here we go, 4+. 1, 2, 3. 2 will go through, so that's 2 damage. He's down to 6 wounds. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I think that's all your shooting.
Yep.
So, we move on to objectives. You did secure objective 6, so that's another point for you.
I will put that over into my file here.
Yeah.
Objective 6, that is? That one?
Yep, right there. So you got that
Maybe that's-
with those guys. There you go.
Yep.
Secure. Unfortunately, you don't get the other ones. They're too far out of your range.
Yeah, so I'll just throw them into my discard pile for now.
For sure. And then we're going to move on to Necrons. Turn 2. So Necron's turn 2, his living metal gives him a wound back, so he's back up to 5. And on a 4+ because of the crypt tech right there, I will get a whole destroyer back. Ooh, I am going to reroll. Nothing. Alright, so that's 5 down to 4 command points, which hopefully is enough for this turn. Sorry, little buddy, maybe next turn. Alright, so we're going to go into Necrons. I'm going to draw my 3 cards here. Area denial. Score 1 victory point if there are no enemy models within 6 inches of the center. Maybe. I might be able to get D3 if I can kind of wipe out that whole portion right there. So I got no prisoners. Score 1 if an enemy unit was destroyed. If between 3 and 5 were destroyed. If 6 or more. Oh, so that's a big victory point farm right there. So I get 1 victory point if I kill 1. If I do 3 and 5 enemy units, I get D3. If I kill 6, I get D3 plus 3. And blood and guts. I have to kill an enemy unit during the fight phase. So I might be able to get all 3 of these if I work really, really hard. So we're going to move on to the Necron's movement phase and cap after that. End of the Necron movement phase. Lord has moved up. He's staring at those Hell Blasters there. The Nightbringer is going to be performing one of his deadly Catan powers, and then the Destroyers have moved up to start wiping out along the side here. So, power of the Catan I'm going to be using is Cosmic Fire. So I get to roll a d6 for each unit within 9 inches, which is actually everybody we measured. And on a 4+, they will suffer d3 mortal wounds. Yeah, it gets right up to that guy.
It's just a little bit before the base, but you can have it. Just to have.
And then so we're gonna start with the Intercessors on a 4+. Nothing. The lone Hellblaster who needs to die. Nothing. We're gonna go with the Captain. Oh, he's gonna take 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
The Lieutenant in the back there on a 4+. It hits. He's going to take 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, so Captain down, so he's down to 3.
Yep.
And down to 3 as well.
The Intercessor squad does get hit, and they're going to take 1 mortal wound.
Oh, sorry, he has 6 wounds. Did he take 3?
He took 2.
2. Okay, so he's got 4.
Alright.
And the Lieutenant has 5.
Love it. The Intercessor takes 1 mortal wound, so there's 1 guy with a wound on him. Guilliman does get hit, and he's going to take a grand total of 3 mortal wounds on Guilliman. Ouch. And the Hellblaster squad does not get hurt.
Okay, Guilliman has 9 wounds, so he's down to 6.
Ooh, very, very powerful cosmic fire. Devastating effect so far. And now we are going to move on to the shooting phase. Alright, we're in the shooting phase, and I have a plan. I'm going to try and wipe out the one Hellblaster with these warriors here. The Lord is going to throw My Will Be Done on himself. Not much else I can do. The Destroyers, basically going to wait until I use the Warriors to see kind of what my targets are, and hopefully he's going to put 2 shots into those Hellblasters so that my Lord has a better chance of wiping them out and maybe getting into Guilliman. And my Overlord over here is hanging out, waiting for his time to shine, and the Nightbringer is primed. I need to wipe out these 2 squads so the Nightbringer can get into his HQs. That is my plan. We're going to start shooting. So I got 3, 7. So I'm hitting on 3s and then wounding on 4s on the lone Hellblaster. Wounding on 4s. 1 at -1. He's a 4+. Does he die?
Oh!
Now,
I'm going to use command point. Absolutely, I am. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
He still dies, but does Guilliman farm command points? Can he get it back on a 6 or something?
No, I don't believe he has any special rules like that.
But you took your Ultramarines. Oh no, you have to take the Warlord trait that lets you do that. Never mind, you just get 3 extra command points. So anyway, you're down to 8. I managed to kill off the Hellblaster as I needed to. Now the Destroyers here are going to do their thing. I'm going to, of course, do Extermination Protocols and Talent for Annihilation, which will put me down to 2 command points. And I'm going to split their fire. I'm going to put 3 Destroyers into the 5-man Intercessor. And I'm going to put 2 of those Destroyers into this 10-man Intercessor, just to
try to wean it off a bit.
Put them down a little bit. Now, these ones, the 3 that are shooting them, are within half range, so they're good -1 AP, so it's going to be -4 altogether on them. And I won't forget the extra shot. So 3 of them is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to go ahead and roll these. I got a 6 here, and another 6, so that'll be 2 additional hits. But what I'll do is I'll re-roll these 2 so far, because I get the re-rolls. Those are added, so I will get just straight 2 additional hits. There's more dice. So that'll be 1 more, and then I get a reroll on this one, which is in. So, and now they're wounding. They're strength 6 on tough 4. So it's wounding on 4s. Or sorry, wounding on 3s, rerolling. So those 2 are out. So that'll be at -4, so that's 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 all together. So I have to roll these. So they won't get a save because actually they will get a 6 out because they're in cover. So it goes from -4, which brings them from 3 to 7, and then 7 goes down to 6. So you will get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 6-up saves.
Let's go 6s, boys. Come on.
All right. Oh, would you look at that?
4.
4. So that'll be 5 D3 damage shots. I might not kill the whole squad. I need to roll 3 or better. There'll be 1 dead. Another 1 dead. That's on the floor. There's another 1 dead. And 2 more. Oh, 1 guy's down to 1 wound, and this will kill him off, so you're down to 1 guy. That was pretty good shooting. Not what I wanted, unfortunately. The last 2 destroyers are going to go into this squad over here, so that's 6 shots. And 6. And that's going to be... So I got 2 additional hits. So I'll go ahead and re-roll these first. And these 2 additional hits here, which do not generate more. And 1 re-roll. That does not generate an additional hit, but those are good. Now I need 3s re-rolling. And these are at the regular -3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 6-up saves on this intercessor squad right here.
2, 3, 4. Yep.
Alright, so you save 1. I'm just going to go ahead. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got to roll 6. 3 pluses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one for 6. So that'll be 6 dead from that squad. Taking them from the back. Not bad, not bad. Good idea. Alright. So I need this guy gone. He's gotta go. So I gotta double check. Nothing. Not from him. So am I gonna have to put the 2 shots from him into that lone guy to achieve everything I want? I got 2 command points left. So this one's for all the marbles, I guess. So he's gonna put 2 shots into that guy. Needing 3s. Hitting with both, wounding on 2s. So that gets him. It's at -4, so he's going to have a 6-up save. You roll 2 6s and I will be devastated. Okay, so that kills him. He's gone. They're D6 damage each, so that'll just be this 2 that I need. Alright, now we're going to move on to the Nightbringer, who's going to do his Gaze of Death into this squad right here, because they are the closest, so that's what I got to do. So I get D6 shots. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. So I get 4 shots. 4. Hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 2s. All wound. They won't get a save, so it'll be a D3 each. There'll be 1 guy with the 1 wound is dead. 1 guy takes a wound, so that can stay there. This will kill the other guy with the wound, and this will kill the last guy. So you have 1 guy left at full wounds.
Okay.
Pretty much
Brutal.
how I wanted things to go, but it's not over yet. Necrons took a beating in the first turn. They came back swinging. We're going to move on to the assault phase. I've got the Nightbringer and the Overlord. Will they survive to make it into combat? Into the Necron assault phase. I've got a 5-inch charge here, so why don't you go ahead and roll up your Overwatch.
Okay.
Just remember,
10
hitting on
shots.
6s,
Yep.
you get to re-roll hits and wounds.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nice.
it works in Overwatch with Guilliman.
Okay, let's go 6s.
Well, there's 2.
2.
Re-rolling. This could be it for the Overlord. Nah, but I mean, it's still gonna hurt.
Okay.
And you get to re-roll. Oh, that's 2. He'll get his 4+ invuln for the lightning field. Ooh, okay, that's 1 damage. So he'll be down to 4. Going in. And I need a 5-inch charge.
Oh.
Okay, well I have a command point. I can re-roll the 1. But I might need it to do what I want to do with the Nightbringer. Oh, before we get too crazy, give me a morale test for this guy.
Sure.
He lost 9. So anything...
Get +1 to his leadership.
Yeah, which puts him up to, what, an 8?
Yeah.
I think he's gone no matter what. He's 9. Oh yeah, he's gone. Oh, I get to reroll. I think with a 1 you stay. Yeah, we'll go with that. I can't remember if that's yeah, we're just rolling with it. Yeah. All right. We're gonna move on to this decision here of whether or not I finish the charge and do what I need to do to wipe out that squad and its commanders. You know what? I am. I'm gonna go down to 1 command point. I just needed 2. Ah, that 1 was almost there. All right, he makes it. He's in. And now the Nightbringer. He's gonna multi-charge these 2. So go ahead and roll your Overwatch.
Okay, so pistol. What has he got? 3 shots, I think, on the Bolt Storm.
I believe so.
Bolt Storm Gauntlet, Strength 4, Pistol 3. Yep. So hitting on 6s, rerolling. No, it's not close enough.
He gives himself the bonuses.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah, so it's rerolling 1s. No 1s, and then you have a pistol shot from the CAD Lieutenant. Reroll 1s. It's now you need I believe I'm tough 7, you're strength 4, so you need 5s. Oh my god. Really?
Nice.
I got a 4+ invuln.
Hey!
It goes through.
That's what lieutenants do, right? Like they're out there, you know.
And he gets an 8-inch, so he's definitely going to go in and do some work here. We're just going to put him right there.
That's fine, yeah. We know what's going on.
We know what's going on over here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pick the Nightbringer to do his first combat. I'm going to split his attacks. I'm going to split them. So he's got 4 attacks. I'm going to put 3 on the this guy here. Is there any invulns?
Yeah, 4+ on the
captain?
Yep.
So I'm going to use the last one for Entropic Strike. So what that basically does is ignores his invuln on the first close combat attack. So I hit on 2s, I wound on 2s, and it's d6 damage, and I ignore your invuln. So that's a hit. And that is not a wound. Unfortunately, I don't get to re-roll that because I used the last command point for Entropic Strike. So we're going to go ahead with the other 3 attacks. So that's 2 on him and 1 on the lieutenant, like I said. These are going to roll to hit. That misses, unfortunately. That's going to go through, so you have a 4+ invuln on your captain. Unfortunately, does not make it d6 damage. Takes 1. This is going on the lieutenant. Hitting on that, wounding on that. And does he have an invuln?
No.
It's -4 damage, so
nope.
Yeah, alright, so it'll just be a straight. Spinning, spinning, and the lieutenant's dead. 4 damage, straight through to the face. Alright, do you want to spend 2 command points and interrupt?
Which means I can attack back?
Yeah, so your best option here is not to attack back with the captain, just because I can't hurt him anymore, but you can attack back with the Hellblasters.
Yeah.
Maybe, kill my Overlord before I get a strike.
Sure, let's do that. I'll spend the 2 command points since I have them.
Yeah, you have a ton of command points.
Yeah, so I'm now down to 6, I believe. I started with 8, so I'll use the 2. So that is 10 attacks, I think.
Yeah, and you'll get a strike. And you have his buff from Guilliman.
Yeah, so 10 attacks. And strength.
These guys come around like
4,
this.
I believe it is. So hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, and I'm tough 5.
And re-rolling everything.
Just double check Guilliman, see if it says anything about which phase. Man.
Okay.
That was a 5. I rolled it by accident. Oh, all but 1. And now I'm tough 5, strength 4, so you need 5s.
Re-rolling wounds as well.
Yeah.
Nice. 1, 2. Okay.
Yeah, re-roll all of them.
Oh yeah.
There we go. So I have 6. He could die here. He could literally die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I have a 3+ regular save. He takes 1. Down to 3. All right. Now it's my turn. My Lord is going to strike back. He's got 3 attacks. These are hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. Oh my god. Because my will be done balances out. Wounding on tough 7, so yeah, that's 3s. So I get 1 wound in there. It's going to be -4, 2 damage, so I believe I just kill a guy. It doesn't matter, they're all the same.
I'm gonna take the baldy out of there.
Yeah, take Baldy out.
Yeah.
What do you have it do for you? Alright, and now your captain gets to strike back against the
Jeez,
10.
so let's hit on 2s.
5 attacks, hitting on 2s. All of them?
Yeah.
And it's strength 4 on tough 7, so you need 5s, and you're re-rolling 1s for his own trait.
And how many damage is it?
For the sword?
Yeah, 2.
2? Okay. Oh, 5s, re-rolling 1s.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Reroll those 1s. So 3 go through. That'll be 4 up invuln. Oh, so he's down to 1. There we go. That's the Necrons assault phase. Not as devastating as I'd like it to be. I managed to get kind of everybody where I wanted them to be, but unfortunately stopped just by my Entropic Strike failing miserably. And my Overlord here has got 4 more bodies to wade through. So now we're going to work through to Primaris. Turn 3. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I managed to acquire some objectives here. So there was an enemy unit was destroyed during the fight phase. If 3 or more were destroyed during the fight phase, I score D3. I only killed the lieutenant, I believe, in the fight phase, so I score 1. So I get another victory point because I killed the. How many units did I kill this turn for no prisoners?
You killed the intercessors. You killed the one squad of
2,
hell blast, the one single hell blaster, and
3.
Yeah.
So I only killed 3 guys, so I'll get to roll D3. That'll be 2 victory points here. So that's. And then area denial. So I got to check here to see if you are not within 6 inches of the center, which is this pillar here. So you're not within 6, but you are within 12. So I get 1 victory point. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 victory points total in the 1 turn. So that was really good.
Yeah.
But we're going to move on to Pete's turn. Secure objective 3, which is
Right on my captain there.
right on the captain. Hold the line. Not bad. And area denial. So he's going to have to kill off that unit there for area denial, but he will get hold the line, and if he can take out my Nightbringer, the odds are he'll get secure objective 3. So we're going to move on with the movement phase for what's left of the Primaris, and we'll go from there. The Ultramarines have finished their movement. They've just fallen back because they have the Ultramarine trait where it allows them to fall back and shoot with a -1. They're moving on to the shooting phase. What do you got, Pete? You got lots of command points here and whatnot?
Yeah. So I'm going to dump. I'm going to shoot 2 of them at him.
All right.
Actually, I'm going to dump all the shots into him. So let's go 8.
May as well.
Yeah. So 2, 4, 8. Hitting on 4s then. It's -1. Correct?
Yep. Rerolling. Thank God. Oh, that wasn't actually really bad. It wasn't too bad. Half. Thankfully they don't die because it's not supercharged. And now you need 3s. Rerolling. Oh, that might be the end of my lore here. 2, 4, 5 altogether. 4, 5. Ooh, that's 2, 4, 6. The Lord. Here, Overlord will go down. Thankfully, he's not my warlord. He's still over there. But he is now gone. I have no command points to try and resurrect him.
So a little bit of forward progress for me. You know, try to take all the positives I can at this point in this game here. So
now we have the Nightbringer who's right in your face.
Yeah, so I'm going to shoot with the Bullstorm Gauntlet.
If you kill him with just a Boltstorm Gauntlet, I am going to be furious.
Yeah, so 3 shots. Hitting on 4s. Re-rolling with the Guilliman.
Yeah. Needing it. Much better, so that's 2.
Yeah, and then wounding on...
Tough 7.
So wounding on 5s.
Yeah, re-rolling. And 1 more re-roll. So I got to 1 4 up. Oh, he lives! He makes it! Oh, thank God.
Okay, and now I'm going to just shoot with my 1 Intercessor. 2 shots, hitting on 4s. 1
hitting on 3s because he didn't fall back from anything.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. So re-rolling anyways here.
Hits.
Okay, so 2 hits. Wounding on 5s.
Oh, double 6. 2 4 ups.
Get it.
He will go down on a 4+ with Necrodermis. I'm going to double check. Yeah, Reality Unravels. On a 4+, and it has to be within 3 inches. I don't think anything's within 3, but he does explode. Nothing can hurt. So the Nightbringer finally goes down.
Okay.
He's done a lot of work. I'm really proud of his service. Thank you.
Okay, and I still can shoot with my boy Robbie G.
Yeah, Robbie G.
And I'll obviously shoot at these bad boys here, 24-inch range. That is, let's get over to him. I think it's 6 shots. Canada Dominion, that's 3 shots, hitting on 2s. 2 damage. Okay.
And wounding on strength?
Strength 6.
Alright, toughness 5, so 3s. All but 1, re-rolling.
Getting it.
3, and AP?
Minus
2.
1.
-1, so the 3 goes to a 4+. But I'm going to be taking runes here, so it goes back down to, because they are infantry.
Yeah.
So that goes back down to a 3+. Save all 3. I didn't even need the runes, but that's those. And what do we got now? Is that everything?
That is everything.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know if I could even bother. Can I bother trying to take a charge?
You're gonna have to check if you have to make like a 12-inch charge.
I mean, why not, right? Like, I mean.
Well, just check.
Yeah. It's actually a little bit less.
Yeah, let's go right to the front of his base.
So
it's gonna be
10-inch.
so it's a 9-inch charge because you have to be within 1 inch.
Yeah.
If you do that, I get to Overwatch.
And then I also, that's okay. And I also get, oh, maybe I won't because of Overwatch then.
It's pretty devastating with those
Yeah,
guys because they get
yeah.
to reroll once
Okay.
with the Destroyer Lord. Yeah.
Okay, let's call it that then.
All right, so that's the end of your turn. So you're gonna get hold the line,
Yeah.
and you're
then-
gonna get secure objective 3.
Yeah. Well,
So right now you're actually winning in victory points. If you can survive until the end of the game, unlikely, but with Robbie G, you know, if you run away with him and force me to come to you and maybe take out my units little by little, you could pull out a win with the devastatingly powerful and very easy to keep alive Guilliman. All right, so now we're going to move on to Necron's turn 3. Start of Necron's turn 3. I get 1 reanimation. Oh, he finally comes back.
Oh.
We're going to fix that.
Was he glued on there?
No.
You want me to pop him back on?
Sure, I'm going to go ahead and draw my cards here. So I get secure objective 4. Secure objective 3. And secure objective 2. So, we got objective 2 right here,
yeah.
so I'll have that. Objective 4 is, there's 5. 4 is right there, that's probably not going to happen. And then secure objective 3, so I'll have to clear him off
And move.
and take the objective, but that puts me really close to Guilliman. Excuse me, so that
You don't want to get slappy slapped by
don't want to
Boy
get
there.
sloppy slapped by Guilliman. That'd be really, really bad. But I got some options here. So I'm going to go ahead and do my movement, and we'll see you before the shooting phase. Alright, so I've got a plan. My plan is to wipe out the last bit of bodies there, and then start taking out those 2. So with that being the case, I'm going to take the 11 shots from these, put it into him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 11. Alright, needing 3s.
Ooh. Nice.
That's alright, that's alright. And now I need 4s. That's 4 at -1, just needs to fail 2 of these.
So 4 plus.
2, yeah, 4 pluses. Fail 2. He fails 1.
Okay, so he's down to 1 wound.
Down to 1 wound.
I'll use one of my purple dice here. Red, where are you at?
Alright, so I'm going to put 1 destroyer into him, and the rest of them are going to fire into these 4 guys. So I'll do 1 guy, he's on 3s, re-rolling 1s. And wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So that's 1 at -3, actually -4 because of Mefrit, I'm within 12.
Do I get a cover save there or no?
No, you have to be in cover, so he gets, he doesn't get a save, he just dies. So that's taking care of that. And the rest, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 shots into those 4 guys. 3s, re-rolling 1s, wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. And we lost 1 to the ground. Alright. So I got 1-1. It's a really good roll.
Yeah.
Reroll, all hit, or except for the 2 over there, and that'll be 3s, re-rolling 1s, d3 damage each. These 3 are out. Reroll that 1 to 2 is nothing, so that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 at -3 on those guys. So you get 6 up saves. Come on, bring it on!
How many? 9?
9 6-up saves. It's unlikely, but crazier things have happened.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. Just give me a handful here, you know, like some. Nothing.
So none, but it's D3 damage each, so you know it could actually eat up a lot of these shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's all 4. Yeah, they're all dead. All right, so far so good.
Wow.
Lee's gonna put 2 shots into Bobby G there, see if we can't take him out the first time. All right, 1 goes through. Now I need strength 9 on tough 6, so 3s. Every time. Not a big fan of the destroyer. So that's all my shooting. We're gonna move on to assault. My Lord is gonna assault your guy. So go ahead and roll your Overwatch.
Overwatch, 3 shots. On 6s, rerolling 1s. 1.
Rerolling all misses because of Guilliman.
Right.
So just 1.
Okay.
Leading 5s. Rerolling because of Guilliman. Nothing. Alright. 4, 8. He will go in successfully. So now we go on to the Destroyer Lord, who's assaulting his captain here. Captain, Gravis armor.
Yeah.
So we've got 4 attacks. He has the Void Reaper, so it's going to be 4 attacks. It's hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, and then wounding on 2s, re-rolling 1s. So we're going to go ahead and roll these. 2 1s. So far, so bad. That translated. And now we're wounding on 2s. Re-rolling 1s. So that's 4 wounds. You'll get your invuln.
4 plus.
Yeah. Oh, all 6s. What is going on here?
I need that.
Would you like to command point reroll that? Alright, so I guess you get to strike back.
Okay, gonna attack back with his power sword, yeah. Which is strength user, which I believe is 5. 4, sorry.
Alright.
So we got 5 attacks at strength 4, hitting on 2s.
Alright.
Rerolling 1s. Or
So
rerolling anything, so all hits.
Now it's tough 5.
Yeah.
Needing rerolling. Was it strength 5?
Strength 4.
Alright, so needing 4s. Or sorry, needing 5s. So those are out, and those are in.
Okay.
So that's 3. At 4 plus invuln. Because it's AP minus 2, 3?
Minus 3.
Alright, 4 plus.
Bing bang boom.
Bing bang boom. That hurts. How much damage each?
2 damage.
2 damage each, so
Yeah.
that's 6. Does
6.
that?
Very cool model.
In a crazy turn of events, the Warlord has been slain. Thanks to the captain in Gravis armor.
Doing captain stuff.
Doing captainy stuff. So that's going to be swinging in his favor, so we'll see how this turns out in Primaris turn 4. So we're going to move on to Primaris turn 4. In the grand swing of things, we've got the legendary heroes of the Primaris, Ultramarines, taking things back from the Necron Horde. I still have a healthy group of destroyers there, as well as some warriors and a stalker, and my crypt tech in the back. So we're going to see how this turn pans out. Let's go ahead and see what objectives we got. So he's got secure objective 3, which
I'm on again.
he's sitting on it. He's just getting lucky with these. Supremacy. Need 3 objective markers. Unfortunately, you only have 2 guys, so you can't get that. And overwhelming firepower.
Probably not.
You gotta kill a unit during the shooting phase. Alright. So you got 2 guys left. Pete, what's your plan?
You know what? Like, I'm just gonna have to do a little bit of shooting and get into some combat with Guilliman and my captain and see if I can hack some guys down and try to turn things around here. I would like to try to stay on this objective here, but we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah, because you need it.
I may be able to, but
yeah, and you need it As you're gonna have to, if you want to deal some heavy damage to the destroyers, you're probably gonna have to shoot and charge them.
Yeah,
but,
which would take me off of it, but you know we're gonna have to just probably do that.
make some decisions here. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna move on. You're gonna do your movement, and then we'll go into the recap.
Animal shooting that I have.
All right, so now we're on to Primaris turn 4 shooting phase. We've got the heroes of the Ultramarines coming up against the destroyers, and let's see what happens with the shooting phase.
Okay, I'll start shooting with Guilliman here. So 3 shots hitting on 2s, rerolling all hits and wounds. Makes it, so that's 6 damage. Wounding on, because it's strength 6, so wounding on...
Tough 5, so 3s. That one's definitely cocked. Alright, so that's all wounds. AP?
6 wounds, AP 1.
So 3 goes up to a 4. And so I just take 2 damage?
Only 1 went through? Yeah.
Only 1.
Yeah, so 2 damage, yeah.
So he goes right on there. Perfect.
Okay, these guys have 4 wounds each?
They got 3 wounds each.
3 wounds each, okay.
Yeah, so now
Oh, sorry, you're reverse counting there. So.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I will shoot my Bullthorn Gauntlet at the same guy, try to kill him. That is 3 shots, or
Alright.
3 shots hitting on 2s.
we're rolling everything.
Yeah.
All hit.
Yeah,
And
and
strength?
strength is 4, I believe.
On tough 5, so needing 5s. So I get to reroll everything for Guilliman. Oh, just 1? AP?
I don't believe it has any AP yet.
We're gonna roll this. He'll take it anyway and he dies.
Cool. Charge.
Alright, who's charging first?
I'm gonna charge with Guilliman. Can I charge both of them into him?
Yeah, so first you're gonna pick Guilliman, so I
Yeah.
get to Overwatch with 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 shots, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come on, 13, 14, 15. Needing 6s.
Getting
That's
1.
3 so far,
Sorry, yeah.
and 3 rerolls. That's nothing there. So it's strength 6 against tough 6, so needing 4s. So 2 will go through.
Yeah.
So 2 3-up saves. You fail both, he's dead. Maybe.
No invul?
It is in your invul.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 1 goes through for D3 damage. It takes another solid 3 damage right off that chunk there.
Well, that's rough.
Yeah, that is painful. All right, and your charge range is going to be, I'd say that's a 5. Just kind of eyeballing it.
And I believe he's got something about re-rolling trait. You can add 1 to the advance and charge rolls of friendly inferior.
All right, so you need roll 4. All right, he's going to make it in.
Thank you.
Oh, that's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty flimsy up top.
And now your captain, he gets a free charge in because, well,
yeah,
he's,
pretty much. So, yeah, if I hit, yeah.
yeah.
Well.
Double 1? There he's in. All right. So this could be the end of the destroyer unit.
Okay, so let's do some friggin' fighting here, boys. Let's start with the captain and grab his armor
All right.
with his power sword or whatever. His master crafted power sword.
There you go.
5 attacks, hitting on 2s, re-rolling hits and wounds, because I believe, let's see if he's within 6 inches. I think he is.
Yeah, it's a pretty loose 6, I think. Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah. Okay, so 5, I got 6 there, sorry. So 5, hitting on 2s.
Rerolling the 1.
Yeah. Making
That's all
it.
hit.
Okay.
Tough
and,
5. Needing 5s.
Yeah, re-rolling these guys.
Yeah.
Not good.
So that's 3 AP.
AP minus 3, and that's 2 damage off.
All right, so it goes up to 6-up save. I save 1,
Okay.
so that'll kill 1, and put. No, that'll all the damage on 1 because it's 2 instances of 2. So he'll take 2, bring him down to 1, and then he'll take another 2. So it only kills 1 guy.
Okay.
At which point, yeah, I'm gonna leave him there, and I'm gonna take this guy.
Okay. He's still in combat, right?
He's gonna get in combat when he moves in on his turn, so he'll
Okay.
pile in.
Okay.
His 3 inches. There you go.
Okay, now.
Guilliman gets to strike.
So Guilliman, does he attack with both his weapons?
So you divvy up his attacks.
Right.
So you can do 4 on the sword, or however many he has on the sword, however many in the gauntlet, or you
Okay.
can mix them up. But you have to declare which ones, how many you're doing in which one.
Okay, so I'll start with the Emperor's sword, and I'm going to attack these 2.
Okay,
Does that work?
Well, you're attacking the unit.
Attacking the unit. Okay, so I'll start with the Emperor's Sword. So that is 6 attacks, 3 damage.
He has 6 attacks altogether?
6 attacks.
Alright, so you're using all of his attacks for the Emperor's Sword.
Hitting on 2s. Oh, wow. Re-rolling all of those.
Yeah, come on, more 1s.
Oh, there you go. That's more like it. So that is... I'll re-roll for... So strength... plus 2, so strength 8.
Tough 5, so 3s. Re-rolling. And AP?
AP minus 4.
Minus 4, so they won't get a save. How much damage is that?
It's 3 damage a pop.
Alright, so that just kills off the destroyers. Unfortunately, there goes my punch. So crazy turn of events here.
Oh, Guilliman.
Guilliman put in some work along with the captain, and
oh, and I still get my command points because I'm within of the objective 3.
yeah, you are. So it's victory points.
Sorry. Yep. Sorry.
So with that being the case, combat's over. They managed to take out the big part of my army, was the destroyers. So big swing for the Primaris, and we're going to move on to Necron's turn 4 and see if we can recover. Necron's turn 4, I'm going to start by pulling my objectives. So overwhelming firepower. If I kill a guy in the shooting phase, priority orders received. Immediately generate a bonus tactical objective. This does not count towards it. So my unfortunately, it's going to get a domination. Yeah, my warlord can't achieve that. And the last one will be supremacy. Score D3 if you control any 3 objective markers at the end of your turn. So if there's one there, there's one over there, and one over there. I cannot get to all 3, unfortunately, so the only thing I can actually achieve is overwhelming firepower if and only if I manage to kill one of those tanky guys. So I'm going to go ahead and move to my, do my movement, and we'll recap. So, got no reanimations. He's basically going to start with firing at Guilliman. I got 2 shots, hitting on 3s, 3 and 3, so those both hit. And it's going to be wounding on 3s. God, every time. So that's 1 going through, so you get a 3+ invuln. Oh! Alright, so D6 damage from him. Do I kill him? Oh, big fat 6! Guilliman will go down. Doesn't get back up. Now, the reason he didn't reroll the save is because Guilliman can come back.
Yes. So, on a 4+, Guilliman comes back. Let's see this. This is pretty much my game in 1 dice roll here. Oh, I got a command point left. I can reroll if I have to, so I'm going to.
Oh, he doesn't reroll. Alright, come on. That other one. Oh, Guilliman.
That's it.
Has gone down.
Frick, come on. You kidding me? Oh.
Triarch Stalker with that lucky snipe takes out Guilliman. Now, can the Necrons wipe up this captain? We've got a bunch of warriors. So I got a bunch of warriors. This game has been swinging left and right this whole time.
Man.
Turn 1,
the percentages should have been on my side there.
For sure. Wow. All right, so the warriors now are going to fire into that captain. I'm going to, I kind of planned on killing Guilliman and then re-rolling. Make sure I'm all within 12. He's not. Okay, so everybody but those 2. So it's going to be 22 shots. 11.
Ooh.
Not re-rolling anything because I shot at something else. And Nihilak isn't working out for me. So that's 4 minus 1. So we'll do the 11 first. So these are all wounding. They're at minus 1, and I have another 11 to roll for you, so that's 4 wounds so far. Alright. Tough 4, strength 4, so needing 4. That's 7 altogether at minus 1 on the captain.
So 7, 4+, 4+?
4+ invulns, unless he has a 2+ save.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, so 3+ will go to 4+, just because of my warriors.
4, 5, 6, 7. You could kill him right here.
Kill him right here. Just need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3.
and that's it.
4-5. Now, unfortunately, he could have used a reroll, but there's just too many here.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go ahead and swap this over. Handshake.
Good game,
It
buddy.
was a devastating game.
was
It managed
crazy.
to really, you know, we'll talk about it in the post game. Thanks so much for joining us for this 1,500-point game. We're going to quickly talk about kind of what happened. Because in my opinion, the game was swinging left and right the whole time. So Pete came out with a very strong turn one, managed to kind of wipe out that area, and started getting to the middle ground where the Necrons kind of pushed forward and started taking their own ground against the Primaris. Then we moved into turn three, which was very devastating for the Ultramarines, and turn four as well, for them to come back, take out the destroyers.
Guilliman single-handedly, right?
Take out my destroyer lord in my huge, he should have failed 2 of those saves statistically.
Yeah.
Should have killed off the captain, and then the destroyer lord could have went on a rampage and hopefully fought Guilliman. That's kind of what I was going for.
You know what though, like with the stats kind of thing on the dice rolls, same thing even you can say with Guilliman coming back too, right?
Yeah, that was
the re-rolls coming back to life was
for
pretty
sure
devastating. But
now you did end with a lot more command points than you should have. So that's again, Pete's still new to the game. He doesn't.
it's like my 5th, 6th actual legitimate game of 40k. Just mainly just do the painting, but I mean it's nice to sneak games in whenever you can. So.
Yeah, and it's a nice personality to have on the channel. So, how did you think the game went? I didn't feel it was too one-sided.
Yeah, no, totally not. Definitely not. We've actually, this is our 3rd game now between these two, and between our armies, first time on camera, and they've really been pretty even every game, except the first one we played necessarily. I mean, I think maybe just take me through a little kind of run-through kind of thing, but. I think what I should have probably done is my tactic, what I wanted to do was kind of take them all in one group and focus fire down squads. I got the first blood, but I ended up making the wrong decision. I should have gone for the destroyers rather than the other groups of warriors.
Yeah, so I feel the interceptors would have been a lot more valuable against the destroyers.
Yeah, with the plasma. Yeah.
And that stalker as well being open. Had you definitely need some longer range firepower. So either if you're rocking the foot slog, las cannon devastators, or even a redemptor dreadnought,
which I'm thinking on
with
next.
a plasma decimator.
Yeah,
would definitely do some work. But your plasma definitely. Maybe should have pushed him forward. Stalker, in my opinion, wasn't super useful this game. There wasn't a lot of, because it was all those units like that, there wasn't a lot of reroll 1 targets, because a lot of my list has the reroll 1s, so I'm not particularly worried. And unfortunately, my Will Be Done from the Overlord was not very useful, because the Immortals got taken out immediately. I honestly thought he would have went for the Destroyers, and my Tesla Immortals could have taken out some guys over here, but that's not how that went. The Nightbringer, though, he got in, used his cosmic firepower.
It's cool. Yeah,
it's mortal wounds to everybody.
Yeah.
He got in there. He unfortunately did not kill both of them, which was the original plan.
Took out the lieutenant, though.
He took out the lieutenant, which, for a star god is.
That's. I mean, I think he pulled his weight. I would say.
Oh yeah. He definitely made his points.
And an elite choice too was really nice too.
Yeah.
So
excuse me. Let us know what you think in the comments. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to see more of myself and Pete playing with our Pete's gorgeous, soon-to-be all Salamanders army.
Yeah, they're good. They're getting switched over. So.
Yeah. So and we'll see you in the next game.
Thanks, guys.